Yo, what is up guys? Big Country here, back at it again with another Clash of Clans video. I have another fun and unique strategy that you guys need to try. So I've seen this attack done both on YouTube and Legends, but I've also seen it entering the pro scene. People are starting to use it over there in tournaments, and it's crushing in hard mode. So the first thing you guys may see with this attack, there is no Eternal Tome on the Warden. You're using both the Rage Gem and the Healing Tome, and the reason for that is because you have two overgrowths with this army. You have one here, and then you have one in your CC. This army revolves around one thing, and it's the RC charge right off the start, but you're not only using your RC in that charge, you're using both your RC and your Warden. So the Warden's going to follow the RC. You're going to keep both of them in these 5 invis spells that you have. You're going to get as much value as possible, and then you're going to set the funnel with 2 Ice Golems, and then your Queen and your King. You have that Giant and the Snake Bracelet on the King. And then at that point, it's just regular Root Riders. You're going to use those Roots, you're going to use those Valks, use those Super Barbs to funnel your army around as it makes its way through the base. You have those 2 Overgrowth spells to overgrowth the most important areas of the map that are going to deal damage to your army. And then you also have the Troop Launcher in your CC, but you also have the Log Launcher just in case you want to use it on an invis base. I'll show you guys some replays first. I did go 320 on this account. It is in like low legends, like mid-low legends, but I still crushed every single one of these attacks. Here's the first replay I'll show. And the number one thing that you're looking for right off the start is where are you going to overgrowth? Once you plan your overgrowth, you're actually able to plan your entire attack around it. So right off the start, I saw this ring with the CC, the Ricochet, the Monolith, and this multi-archer tower with this multi. So this is a perfect ring to overgrowth. So if I'm going to be overgrowthing that, probably don't want to enter in my army through this side. So I'm going to go through this side right here with my main army. And so if I'm going to enter my main army through here, I'm going to have to get a funnel. So one of these sides, I'm going to funnel with my RC Warden charge, and then the other is going to be the Queen and King. So here at the bottom, I start the RC, the Warden, and you place an Apprentice Warden as well, just to like have that extra HP boost as they're moving through this base. And you're just going to use all 5 of them. It's going to go by really quickly because of that Rage Gem on the Warden. But this absolutely crushes, and I don't know why more people aren't incorporating the Warden into these RC charges, because you don't have to wait for that Fox to like go invis and then, you know, take a really long time. Like that was like 15 seconds. So now I've created this really good funnel for me to enter in through this side with my army. So you're going to go 1 Ice Golem and your Queen. You have that arrow just in case there is an invis tower. And then I do enter in my army. You just place literally everything down, and then I will start the funnel as well again with my Ice Golem and my King. So the King is going to go around the base, while the whole army here is just going to go through the middle of the base. Drop the Troop Launcher just to have that extra, you know, support with those Yetis and that backside super wall breaker that I have in there. And then once my army nears this area that I want to overgrowth, I just drop that overgrowth a little early, and I'll speed this up a little bit. The army's just gonna walk around this base and nothing can stop it. Because the only thing like left alive to do damage is like this Ricochet Cannon maybe and the Scatter Shot. Besides that, there's not much left to kill my army here. And this is gonna be really good in high legends because most people are running like heavy Rage Poison Core bases. So I'll hop into another replay here and then I will do some friendly challenges and show you guys. Here's another really good way to use this army. So this is obviously a double invis base, but you have that skeleton spell and you have an invis spell to take out one of these compartments so you can use that that RC Warden charge. So I place down a skeleton spell and then I offset it a little bit, make them invisible. They're gonna get this invis pocket completely down. So this is going to allow me to enter in my RC and my Warden in here and just get as much value as possible and create that funnel. This is an insane combo that I've never thought of that could work, and I saw it in multiple videos on multiple channels, so I will post them in the description. Once I set that funnel, you're just going to place your entire army down, set that funnel again with the Ice Golem Queen and then Ice Golem King. They're going to set a crazy funnel for this army. And then you're just going to sit back, use that Warden ability, heal everything up, and just watch your army go through literally any single base that you attack. You're going to use that overgrowth on the back end. So I planned out overgrowth in the town hall. And there's so much alive right now. I mean, I'll use my king ability, but we're going to get this triple in I don't even know how long. So that's the army in those replays. I'm going to hop into a couple live attacks here in top 500 Legends League and see if I can go perfect here. All right, we got pretty weird base here. All right, so I'm going to funnel this backside here with my RC, and then I will overgrowth like this backside right here. So let's go in with the double hero charge here. Keep them invisible. And we're just trying to get a pretty good funnel here for my main army, and then we will enter in through on this multi-archer tower right here on the left. So let's get in here, get some value. We pulled the CC, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to recall here, drop the poison down, and then some cleanup troops here just to get this bottom side funneled a little bit. And then I'll start a Ice Golem, Queen, Ice Golem, King. I'll wall break in here for the King, and then I'll go in with my main army here, just spam everything down. And then I'll drop that troop launcher. And we are into this base here. Ooh, the RC got popped right off the start there. That's not the best start, but we should be fine here. I'm going to use that overgrowth pretty early. And hopefully my army does well in this core. I'll just drop all of these guys over here. Little cleanup troops over here. Really the only thing that's left is my king, but he might be able to pull this through because he does have the snake bracelet. We shall see. And he has his ability as well, so. Once this, I'll just pop it. We got the poison tower, so that's really, really good. Yeah, we are not going to make this. No way to 99% time fail. Oh my, last attack here. We got a double rage base, and I think I want to try and enter my RC into one of them, so, but I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'm just going to go here just for the value. So we're going to go here and here, and then place down that into spell. These Teslas are kind of going to mess things up a little bit. Let's see where the RC goes. Okay, we're going to go the right way. And then as my army goes this way, okay, we're going to hit every single giant bomb in the game. Let's just at least get to this Inferno Tower. That's perfect. Okay, so we're just going to recall. Now I want to enter in through one of these Rage Towers. So I'll enter in through this one, drop that Ice Golem and the Queen, and then I'll drop another Ice Golem and my King. Go through here. Just spam everything down. And then I will drop a skeleton spell over here, and then I will just use the Warden ability right off the start. And then I will use the troop launcher a little late, but I think we'll be fine. The King's going to survive on his own with that snake bracelet over here, I think. He is taking a lot of damage. The RC did get popped, but it's fine because I do have 2 overgrowths for this back end. And then once this back end is overgrowth, there's not a lot. Yep, okay, it's done. There's not a lot left of this base to kill my army. I still have my King ability. Troop launchers, the troop launcher's still launching. Let's get that monolith down, please. That'd be really nice. RC's gonna die here, but that's fine. We do have one more overgrowth for this army here. And then we also have our King ability, so that's gonna be really good here for the back end once that overgrowth goes down. And this is gonna look like a pretty good triple. That does suck. that we got a 99%, but we will still finish like, I think we'll still finish like top 250. It's pretty good in my opinion. I mean, this is my first day using this attack strategy in Legends, and I went 6 for 8. One of them was a fail where I put my RC directly into a bomb, like a bomb trap, and then the other one was a 99% time fail. So I would say first time using in Legends, it's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna finish today at 264, and we are plus 47 on the day. I would call that a pretty good win. If you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment on some future strategies that you guys want to see. This is just my first time using this in Legends, and I went almost perfect with that time fail. I'll have some new armies coming pretty soon, so stay tuned for those. But with that, I will see you guys in the next video.